Hi, welcome to the Allotment Gardener. What a difference a week makes. After the weather we've had and the hail we had earlier in the week, this is amazing. We've got 16 degrees on the outside of the greenhouse and 30 degrees inside it, and everything's coming along nicely. One problem is when we bought all these tops, we chose black because it was part of the website logo. In this weather, I wish we'd chosen some white ones. Right, starting off looking at the radishes. They're quite patchy, but they're also clumped together. So what we've got to do is to give them a bit of space, is thin them out. So we want a gap 2 inches apart. We're just going to pick out, pick out the weaker looking specimens. Doesn't have to be exactly 2 inches apart, but space to grow. And while you're doing it, if you see any weeds, have them out as well, because if you take the weeds out each time you do something like this, it's never mature and they never build up and end up here. Well, I've got to say, the sweet peas haven't got off to a great start, but we've probably got enough to stick one on each cane on the feature, and I'll probably have to go up the garden centre, much as it hurts me, and buy some. Right, the few sweet peas we have got, we're going to stick in the feature. Topped it up with a little bit more soil, but really it's just a matter of removing the plant, roots and all, popping it in a little hole, pushing it in, tighten it up so it's got a support to climb on. We'll do that 6 times for the 6 canes we've got, take the 6 best plants, and once we've got these in, the next plan is to grow some hundreds and thousands of tomatoes in the greenhouse, and once they're established we'll plant them and they will hang over and make some more of a feature. This is the herb bed. We have pointed it out before, it's next to the pond, just a small bed. When I mentioned earlier that we've got to sort of design it, all you've got to remember is plants like sage and rosemary are taller than other plants, so you put them in the middle. If you put them in the middle, you'll be able to pick from them. They won't block out the light for the other stuff, and you'll be able to access the lower stuff quite easily. You'll be able to access them over the top of the lower stuff. The only reason we're putting something in now is we've been given a few freebies from someone who was splitting their stuff up on the plot. One is quite invasive, so we're going to put that in a pot, a proper pot, not one of my mayonnaise pots, as it's actually the herb bed. It's going to look a little bit smarter than my greenhouse full of recycled stuff. Right, what we've got here is an English lavender. The plant will grow towards the sun, so we'll put it in this end of the herb bed. Put it in. All these plants have been watered when they were removed, but we will water over the top of them. The lemon balm, being invasive, is in a pot. We can move that, decide where we're going to put it within the herb bed over the fullness of time, and the golden oregano we're going to stick in the corner over there. 3 quick chores done there. A few herbs in the herb bed. The sweet peas have been planted out in the feature. We've thinned out the radishes. All that's left for me to do is cut another bunch of dash for the good lady back home, and then I'm off up the garden centre to get some more herbs. So we'll catch up with you soon.